I'm Christine Heenan. I'm the Vice President of Global Policy and Advocacy. We as a unit are responsible for setting the table. That means convenings, it means gatherings, it means pulling together other philanthropists, private sector partners, working with governments around big questions and big issues. It means shaping the conversation, and especially in a time when there is so much pessimism and distrust of institutions, to say, hey, what if we flip that and looked positively about what we can accomplish together? What's solvable in our lifetime? What's solvable in the next generation if we start now? We are responsible for building allies for these movements, for these solutions, and for partnering. We have a role to play in making sure policymakers and other decision makers, in some cases the private sector, understand the value and impact of these approaches. We have a role to play by bringing our regional depth and intelligence and relationships to bear as we approach new countries or new villages or new areas of work in Asia or Africa. I think one unique aspect of Rockefeller's early work in philanthropy that has carried through to this day is a long time horizon. By that I mean being patient investors in solutions that will take a long time to show the full power of their impact, but also long time horizon in terms of seeing down the road and around the corner to what are the problems that are going to beset us that we're just now beginning to see rumblings of, and how can we be ahead of those and think about how to best address those. What is so amazing about working at the Rockefeller Foundation is it draws people to its ranks who are inherently optimistic, who are invested in expertise as a route to making the world better, and who are inclined toward looking left and looking right and thinking, who's with us on this journey? It's why I think it's so inspiring a place to show up to every day. It's not about quarterly returns or shareholders or even customers per se. It's about big, audacious approaches to seemingly intractable problems that science and data and experimentation would suggest are in fact solvable. It sort of becomes outrageous to think, wait, so we have the solutions to maternal mortality. We know the ways that we can prevent mothers from dying in childbirth or immediately after. Well then, it infuses you with a sense of urgency. You know, I've found that in talking to my two sons, who are sort of, in college and at the precipice of thinking about their own careers and careers that matter and that make you get up every day and think, I love what I do, or what I do is hard but worth it. I find renewed commitment to the decision to work at a place like this through those conversations. This type of work attracts people who have a restlessness in wanting to really make an impact beyond their own home and often beyond just their own community. It attracts people who are willing to think big, accommodate setbacks or ambiguity, but are inherently optimistic. And I am congenitally optimistic, so being around other optimists feels energizing and comfortable and at home.